Welcome all to another edition of RGN Quick Play. In this episode, we are going to cover a new top-down RPG style C64 game called Hired Sword 2, developed by Roy Riggs and set for release by Double-Sided Games. You play the role of a mercenary who likes to squander his money and his morals on the guilty pleasures that life offers. But one evening you're enchanted by a seductive elf with long flowing white hair, and after waking up from a night of passion with your new love, you find that she has disappeared. So you set off on a quest to find her. The tone of the game's narrative is set from the beginning as you find yourself accosting a cat. If you're expecting a serious tale of wizards and dragons, then you better look elsewhere, as Hired Sword 2 is drenched in 1980s style crude teenage humour that is sure to have the Me Too movement in a fit. You control your character with the joystick, with every movement recorded in the bottom section of the screen. On the right side of the screen, you'll find your character's statistics. Hired Sword 2 has plenty of items for you to search, so let us start with these trash cans. We find a healing potion and a shield. Opening up the inventory panel, we can see an illustration of what our character is holding or wearing, along with the other items stored. Moving the cursor over each of these items reveals their statistics, and if we press the joystick button while highlighting an item, we can elect to equip or unequip, or to drop the item altogether. Moving on with our quest, we catch up with Wanda the Wench, who confirms that we weren't dreaming and that we really did hook up with the beautiful elf last night. While we are here, let's see what we can loot. Okay, let's add a weapon to our mercenary, which alters our stats on the right. Hired Sword 2 is all about exploring, looting and fighting. When you walk into an enemy creature, you kick off the combat mode screen, where you'll be given the choice to fight, look at the initiative stats so you can decide whether you actually do want to fight the creature, or flee. You can also review the moves available for each combatant and the statistics behind each move. When you elect to fight, the combat starts by rolling for initiative. If you lose, then there is nothing that really happens, but if you win, then you get to see your opponent's next move, as indicated by the triangular bracket shown here next to the move Hop, which allows you to select your most appropriate move. Once your move is selected, the dice are rolled and compared from the highest to lowest, with the combatant with the most number of higher dice winning the roll. For every die that beats your enemy, they will lose a life point. The combat system can be as advanced as you want it, but for most part, you can get by quite well by mashing the buttons and hoping for the best. Defeat your opponent and you are rewarded with loot and experience. Hired Sword 2 features 20 maps to explore and 36 different monsters to fight. Let's take on this level 2 deer. Inventory management is a big part of the game. You can only carry 16 items in your inventory, and with the vast amount of looting available, you will need to be constantly managing items to ensure that you are keeping items with the highest capabilities while discarding those with less capabilities. Time to pick up our first quest. These guards make getting around the castle a little hard, but we eventually make our way to the king, who wants a necklace from the Lamia queen. Before we go off and hunt down the necklace, let's go and visit the lovely Princess Daffodil. After having a bit of a chat, we find out that she wouldn't mind the necklace from Lamia Queen for herself. Well, who are we to deny such a beauty from a simple request, especially when we might be rewarded in a special way? Okay, let's see if we can find this Lamia Queen. Oh, by the way, it's important to point out that the game does have a save feature. Effectively, the game offers 6 save slots for you. Alright, we have found the Queen's dungeon. Time to battle our way through to her. We found the Queen, and looks like we might be in for a bit of a fight. But before we do that, we are rewarded with a picture of the Queen and, wait for it,
Yes! Yes! We've got boobs! Yes!
There's your payoff for killing 100 snakes.
Yes! Yes! Boobs! We've got boobs!
Thanks for that, Amiga Bill. Your streams featuring new Amiga and C64 games is by far the best retro gaming related channel on Twitch. If you ever needed a reason to use the Twitch platform, Amiga Bill is that reason. After that titillation, we fight the Queen and her guards. With the necklace on hand, it's time to deliver it to a lovely Princess Daffodil. Hey, where did she go? What about our reward? Let's see if we can go find her. Oh wow, it looks like the princess is ready to show her gratitude. But wait, what's happening here? Oh no, it looks like we have to kill her. Well, that's a pity. But before we do, we are rewarded for our troubles by another eyeful of...
Yes! Yes! We've got boobs! Yeah!
Okay, if your eyes are still intact, then it's time for another battle. For our troubles, we are thrown into jail, and we'll leave this quick play here. So what do you think of Hide Sword 2 and its Ultima style gameplay? Is it a game for you? Hide Sword 2 will be available from Double-Sided Games in early April 2020, as both a digital download and a great looking physical collector's edition that features a cool looking cloth map. Thanks for taking the time to take a look through Hide Sword 2 with me. Until next time, bye for now.